Liam in the background looking like a fucking emo.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, boy. He's not even paying attention. Liam. You okay, sweetie?
Yeah, I'm just out front of the door.
Cool.
You're on video saying that. You're on video.
Oh, video.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, he's just there. So... Hi guys, welcome to Rufio. It's Joe here. We've got James back for another one. We've had a couple of requests for this one, so I thought I would rush to get it out. And since he beat me again tonight with this bullshit deck, I figured I would give him the time of day to show it off. It has been very consistent for him. I think it's very budget friendly, if I'm not mistaken, but you can make that decision
Very
yourself.
budget friendly.
So, tell us a little bit about your deck, what you're playing, and yeah, we'll get stuck into it just afterwards.
I'm playing, going first, Crusadia Guardragon with some spicy Azathoth. Turn off your opponent. Build a big board, sort of.
That bullshit card that needs to get fucking in touch on the next list.
Yeah.
Only a couple of weeks away as of this date, but you never know with Konami. Although, to be fair, we must give them some credit. The list is not bad as a whole.
I think this is a great format.
I do indeed, to be fair.
Everything.
And this deck deals pretty well with most, particularly Salamangreat, to be honest with you.
Yeah, this is... I've made this quite a good matchup for Salamangreat. Going first, I near enough always win. Going second, I have some spicy tech to play around with.
Sweet. Well, we'll take a look, shall we? Let's see what you got for us.
So, I played 2 Crusadia Warrior.
Yep.
This one, if he's in grave, you can banish it to protect. Otherwise, he's just a Crusadia.
Yep.
2 Crusadia Leonis.
Yep.
If you go in second, you can use this effect to target another Crusadia on the field, and he gains and it'll do piercing damage.
Sure.
Otherwise, he's a level 3 Beast Earth. That's the only other thing that he's good for. Crusadia Reclusia. This one is a spellcaster, which does come up quite often, and if it's in a zone a link monster points to, you can target a Crusadia and a card your opponent controls and pop both of them. So usually you summon him to a zone that something points to, pop it, and whatever floodgate is causing you havoc. 3 Crusadia Maximus.
Yep.
This guy is quite an important combo piece for the going first play, and going second, he can use his effect to make your Crusadia do double damage. So basically makes your Equimax like insanely powerful. And 3 Crusadia Draco. This one, when he's summoned to a zone a link monster points to, once per turn you can add back a Crusadia from grave. Otherwise, he is the biggest combo piece in the deck. Yeah.
And just to clarify, all those secondary effects are once per turn, but the summons aren't, right?
The special summons are once per turn.
Oh, okay, sure. Okay.
But you've got 5 of them, so that's 5 special summons.
You should be fine.
Yeah. I mean, if you can get through all 5, that's...
Impressive.
Yeah. You don't need to. You usually need like 4 maximum.
Sure.
I play these weird extenders. Shout out to Reese for these. He told me about somebody else playing them. Nefarious Archfiend, Eater of Nefariousness.
Okay.
So if you control a spellcaster, you can special summon this.
Okay, sure. So it's just a free card, basically.
Free card, level 4. Yeah. Inari Fire, 2 of those. He's the same as Nefarious Archfiend, Nefariousness.
I've got a little bit of glare there, guys. Sorry about that. Let me just catch that at this angle. Okay, Inari Fire, sure.
Yeah,
Carry
if
on.
you control a spellcaster, special summon him. 2 Gigabyte, same
Yep.
thing. Control a spellcaster, special summon him. So I'll show you a combo of these in another video. But these are what you use to make Azathoth. They can also trigger your Magius. Late game you don't need them, but early game they are insane. I play 2 of the white dragon and 3 of the black dragon because I want to see them. I don't want to see him in my opening hand, but I do want to see him off of Sayuja. I don't care which one I see. I just want to see one of them.
Well, once you got the one, you start to see the others naturally anyway.
I mean, you search the other and then put them back, and yeah. Red MD.
Broken.
Yeah.
God, it's so fucking busted.
Just keep summoning it back.
I've got a feeling that thing's getting hit, you know.
Win cons of the deck. Gamma Seal.
Oh my god.
Rescue Cat.
Can I just take a second, guys, to address that this piece of shit ruined my day today? This single-handedly, just having like a million negates every turn, and to try and get to the negates that you need, you just keep fueling the field spell and giving it more counters, and then it gets more bullshit. It's apparently kaijus have effects outside of just tributing your opponent's monster and then smacking over them. So,
and they're very good effects.
That one is definitely
negates and banishes anything, and it's not once per turn.
Yeah.
And Rescue Cat is the other win con.
Yep.
He just summons out Nat Beast, basically. I don't use him. I try not to use him as a starter, but he can be a starter if I really need to. He's just really vulnerable. One Valeria Fawn, Mystical Beast of the Forest. You just summon him off Rescue Cat, get yourself your Nat Beast. Hand traps, I played 2 Effect Veiler and 2 Ash.
Yep.
I don't like playing hand traps, but you have to go in second, and most people at the moment are making me go second if I lose the dice roll. For Recursion, Monster Reborn, World Legacy Succession, do the same thing.
Yep.
Monster Reborn's obviously a lot stronger, but Succession is searchable. 1 Terraforming, 2 Waterfront. You want to see these off your view or Sayuja, or in your opening hand, because it gives you Gamazil.
And you feel 1 and 2 is correct for that? You wouldn't run maybe 2 and 2?
I have the second Terraforming in my side deck.
Right.
For when I'm definitely going first, because I want to see it.
Right, sure.
But
okay.
going second, I've cut the second one for hand traps.
Sure.
For traps, 3 red reboot, because I hate back row. I absolutely despise back row.
And you're main in this?
I main red reboot. Because if I'm playing against Salads and I draw red reboot and the combo, I win.
Okay, sure.
If I'm playing against Altergeists and I draw this, I win.
So as worst case scenario, you can always just set it and then it's an interrupt if you need it.
Yeah. I mean, it's very rarely a bad card unless I'm playing a deck that doesn't have any traps. And then the chance of having more than 1 in hand is quite slim anyway. So it's definitely worth it in my opinion. And if needs be, I can side it out. And 1 Crusadia Crawler. This guy, you search him off of Regulex. When you summon him, he searches your Crusadia your World Legacy Succession. 2100 defense, which is actually done for a trap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's a free pop, right? Because you use him with Equimax to...
Yeah, you just summon him to Equimax's zone, and it makes Equimax live for a negate. And you search him whilst you're climbing to the Equimax.
Another one of those cards with one of those hidden effects that no one knows about. Yeah. Equimax actually has an inbuilt negate. Yep.
Negates anything on the field by tributing a Crusader it points to. So now for the extra deck, it's fairly standard because there's a specific line that you have to follow. So there's not much room for play about in mine. But I've got 2 Crusadia Magius. This guy, 1 Crusadia. You can special summon him, you link summon him, and he gives you the down. So you can special summon any Crusadia, or because he's a spellcaster, you can special summon any of your extenders underneath him. And if you summon into the zone he points to, you can search any Crusadia monster.
As a side note, I guess you've got the advantage of, if you're forced to go second with this deck, you can actually just benefit from your opponent playing, because they give you link zones, right? You can just summon to their zones and stuff. That's kind of nifty. It
means you can play normal summonable floodgates and stuff that make it interesting.
Cool.
So 2 Magius, 1 Crusadia Sparta. When you summon underneath this, special summon underneath this, it can move your monster once per turn.
Sure.
Very important for the combo. 1 Crusadia Regulux.
Yep.
When you special summon underneath this guy, he searches a Crusadia Spell or Trap, so he searches your Crusadia Crawler. And 1 Crusadia Equimax. A lot of the time I would love to have a second one of these, but finding space is just...
Catch that there in case any of you guys can't see the picture. A little bit of glare here.
So this guy, he is a huge beat stick going second, and he negates going first.
Sure.
And then for the Guardragon part, I've got 1 Guardragon Agapane. This guy can special summon a dragon from your extra deck.
Yep.
1 Guardragon Pisty. This guy will special summon any dragon from your grave or banished. So he will summon Red MD, which will then summon Draco. You carry on going.
Sure.
Guardragon LP special summons Red MD from deck, basically.
And then you win.
Pretty much. if you're going through the combo,
you resolve it, you win.
Yeah. 2 Skull Dreads, card is just absolutely insane. Your first one, it's just so easy to make in this. Two Crusadias, you get a Skull Dread.
Do you think the deck dies if it goes to 1?
It doesn't die, but there's going to be a fair bit of move around. The second one's not actually a big deal.
Just added consistency, I suppose.
Yeah, it gives, like, you usually just use it summon. The actual drawing effect is, it doesn't really matter. The only other thing that it's really needed for is it is a dragon. So when you've got your Guardragon LP and your Pisty and your Agapane on the board and you can only summon dragons, this is a very good thing to go into because it uses all of them up in one go.
Ah, okay, sure. Close your board.
Because you can only special summon dragons whilst they're on the field.
Yeah, makes sense.
Nat Beast.
Yep.
What can you say about Nat Beast?
Auto win against certain decks, man. Like, especially strikers, like they lose. You make that first and you win.
And to summon off of Agapane, I play in Soria Barkian and Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. So this can negate monster effects. This can negate traps. So if I'm going against Altgeist, or if I'm going against Toad, or if I'm going against anything that plays back row, I make Barkian. Even if I'm going second, and they've set traps, and I get to the point where I can make Barkian, and they haven't activated them, I'm making Barkian because I'm stopping them traps.
Yeah, sure.
Crystal Wing I prefer Crystal Wing to Hot Red because Crystal Wing can hit dangers. Hot Red can't. Hot Red is exactly the same as Equimax. Crystal Wing, I think, is slightly better in my opinion.
Okay. Interesting.
In this deck, anyway.
Yeah.
In other decks, obviously, it's different because they don't.
I mean, also if you look at affordability as well, like the comparison.
Yeah, I mean,
even though Hot Red's getting a reprint, it's
this is what, a £5 card. Hot Red's like a £40 card.
Yeah.
Outer Entity Nyala and Outer Entity Azathoth for the combo.
Nyala's there just to be made into Azathoth.
Yeah.
Poor card, never going to see light of the day in its own right.
It's annoying that he has to be there because it's taking up one of my slots. And
yeah, but like if you can switch
stuff
off your opponent for a turn, like that's a pretty good trade-off.
Yeah, I mean he makes the combo non-vulnerable in most situations.
Does indeed. Have you got a side deck?
I do.
Sure, let's take a look at that.
So my side deck is split into two. I play some going second cards in my main, but if I'm definitely going first, I want to capitalize on the chance of just blowing out my opponent. So one Terraforming, the other Leonis, the other Reclusia, the other Arborea, and a second Nefarious Archfiend of Nefariousness. Try saying that 3 times in quickly.
No, I couldn't. I couldn't say it once.
And then the going second part of it, I have Kaijus.
Yeah.
One Thunder King, 2 Dogoran, 1 Gadala.
Yeah.
I was playing more. By the time you've put these in, taking your waterfronts out and stuff, it's a fair trade. You only need 5 in the deck, really.
Yeah, that's plenty.
And then these are mainly for when I'm playing against Salads, going second. I have 3 Denko Sekka.
Yeah.
Because if they leave me a link zone, I can normal summon my Denko, turn off their back row, and then special summon my Crusadia into the zone.
And then still go through your plays, right?
And then I can go through my plays. It doesn't stop me at all. And it's just, it's Denko.
Denko's good, yeah.
Denko. And for the new spice that I absolutely love, Contact C.
This card, man. He
Contact
fucked me with
C.
this, man. I normal summon Buffalo and he just throws it at me and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then I read it, I'm like, man, I have to make underclock, I can't get any of my combos going. This game from there.
When your opponent normal summons or special summons, you summon their side of the field, and if they want to link XC or Synchro, I believe, or Fusion.
So any of the big summons.
Yeah, they have to use this. Man. So Salads, it's not a level 3, it's not a fire, it's not a Cyburst. You know, there's so many decks this can actually hit.
It's kind of like a pseudo Ibli, because the thing is, like for Ibli, especially with Salamangreat in mind, Ibli doesn't do fuck all because you can just get rid of it for a Balinx. It's just free. Like, if they give me one of them, I'm happy. But this fucking thing, real pain in the ass.
Yeah, they can't go into their Balinx. They can't go into anything.
It's a problem.
And if they're daft enough to leave like a Nightmare Phoenix on the board, gives you the zone to play through your combos and stuff.
So that's everything, right?
Yep.
Cool. Well, thank you very much for taking the time to show. As we did say, we would do a combo video. I'll put it up shortly after this one, maybe the day after or so. It won't be a very long one, I don't think, but we'll get it loaded up for you guys so you can take a look and see how the deck plays and get some ideas of what to do. So before we go, any shout-outs?
Shout out to Rufio. Shout out to Manascrew. Shout out to the Tuggers.
Yeah.
Shout out for Reese for the spice.
Reese for the spice. Reese doesn't know about spice.
Reese for the extenders, then, shall we say?
Ah, okay, yeah. Lending out cards, that's all he's good for.
Oh,
Fucking Reese.
No, he gave me the idea. He didn't have the cards. He asked me for the cards.
No, don't start giving him credit or make his ego inflate even more. Well, thank you very much for taking the time anyway to show me. Again, guys, we will have a combo video coming for you as well. So thank you very much for checking in. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave any comments you have. Leave me a like, for God's sake. And I will see you in the next one. I'm afraid that's all we have time for in this video. If by chance you haven't had enough of listening to me waffle at you through a video about a children's card game, you can follow me on Facebook and Twitter. The links are on the screen, or if you're feeling really lazy, you can click the links in the description. While you're at it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future content too. It'll make me smile, I promise. And who can ask for more than that? Thanks for watching, see you in the next one.